lives in a monochrome world, looking from the side through her lonely eyes. It reflects the ocean and stars, but her cry echoes around the simple loss of love in her heart, making this whole fairy tale alive. Mirth and sorrow's tender embrace. This was never meant to happen. The light of the day, the only reason you have to stay. Hear me sing my song and just keep holding on.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Cinderella Phenomenon. I can't reach my heater to turn it off. Hold on. Bam. Alright. We left off in the last episode. Oh shit. I never remember where we left off. The funny part is, I'm recording on the same day. Well, it's 12 a.m. now, but I recorded earlier today. And I experienced this at like 3 today, and now I have to experience it more. Now I have to experience it the next day. I'm not happy. I think I made that pretty clear. I made that pretty clear when this happened. This shouldn't happen. This shouldn't be a thing. I don't want to read this disgusting dialogue. I can't. Purge me. I can't even get the word out. Varg presses his lips to mine, effectively stifling the rest of the word. Bite him. Just bite him. I have only a moment to gasp out of breath before Varg kisses me again more deeply. God, no! I raise my hands and push him away for a brief second. My mind hazes over in shock. SEXTO! I quit. I don't want to. It was a bad idea to start recording. I'm not happy. Man. Not even my Gatorade can help me now. Varg takes advantage of my confusion and moves forward again, an unreadable expression in his eyes, and leans over me. Please stop. I try to pull away, but Varg tangles his hands in my hair and tilting my head back to press his lips firmly against mine once more. Help. 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 Pumpernickel. Someone help. This ain't right. This ain't right at all. I tremble as his free arm sweeps down my back and eventually comes to rest at my waist. Oh my god, this is the closest we've ever gotten to sex in this game. And it's not even sex. What is this? Why the hell is he kissing me? Dude, you are slowly getting closer and closer to the bed as we speak. I suggest, this is a suggestion, I suggest pulling away. It's just a suggestion. You don't have to, but I'd suggest it. He doesn't even like me. No, he doesn't. What a silly thought. Why would he even like you? That's just completely stupid. He doesn't like you. God, he hates you. He absolutely hates you. Anger clears my mind. I ball my hand to a fist and shove it at Varg's chest. If only that fist went into his face. His eyes are bright and out of focus when I'm able to look into them. His chest betrays his labored breathing. Now listen, you! I wipe the back of my hand against my mouth as I glare at Varg. I do not trust myself to speak without screaming at him. Would you like me to do it for you, SEXTO? Because I'm totally capable of doing that. Coherence slowly starts to filter back into his gaze. I can see the awareness in his eyes along with the guilt. Hello? Explanation? I suddenly realize that my cheeks are now wet with tears. Oh no! Why am I crying? Because you're just so mad, but you can't let it out vocally. Have you ever just— I hate your face! Have you ever just been so mad that you have— the anger leaks from your eyeballs? That's what's happening right now. Varg takes a step towards me, and though he does not utter a single word, I can see his body language that I can't read. From his body language that he means to apologize. I'm gonna throw this empty Snapple bottle at your face! Where's that cane so I can stick it up your ass? He reaches a hand out as if to touch my face. You touch me one more goddamn time without my permission, I swear. I swear I'm yelling à devoir. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right anymore. Don't come near me. I move back and close my eyes. Pumpernickel! Sexto? Bro! That was fast as hell. I open my eyes when I hear the familiar voice and watch as Fritz quickly rushes to my side and kneels in front of me. I feel so uncomfortable near him. Why is my dog walking around? Alright. I just want, if there is even a piece, even an atom, that is your DNA, I want it away from me. I want nothing that has the word Fritz written on it. Even a skin flake I don't want near me. His hands cut my face and his thumbs brush against my cheeks, wiping away the tears that I cannot stop. What the fuck happened? This is all kinds of messed up. This is all kinds of messed up. What? Okay, let me break this down. So, your alternate personality just made a move on me, even though he says he doesn't like me, but he's also jealous of you. Your alternate personality, by the way. And he's also trying... I can't even work this out in my head. Because this is some not even Hallmark bullshit. This is... Fuck, what channel would I rate this in? This is some... stupid scripted reality TV. Like, it's supposed to be reality, but they're like scripting it anyway to make it look more entertaining. That's what's happening right here. This ain't real. My dog is tip-topping around, I swear to God. I feel suddenly overwhelmed, like there's too much whirling in my mind. I don't want this boy anywhere near me anymore. I want to go home. I'm not sure how long we sit there together. It feels short, like a single moment, but it could have been an eternity. In reality, it was only 2 minutes. Sorry, princess. You fucking should be. Fucking fix it! I shake my head and attempt to clear my fractured thoughts. Fritz frowns, but the expression clears as he brushes my hair away from my face. How can you even feel comfortable near him? How can you even feel comfortable? Because I sure as hell don't. His fingertips gently trace my cheek as he speaks. I failed you as a knight. Damn tootin' you did. You're just a boy with a butter knife. I should never have left you alone that night. I could have stopped all this from happening. Wait, what night? All I have done is cause you pain. He says that's while smiling. And this past week has been hell. I didn't know if you'd wake up or if I'd be able to be with you when you did. What? He looks at me, his expression grim. And I wasn't there when you did. Like right now? Like a couple minutes ago? When I actually woke up from dying? Varg was. Ah, okay. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, damn right he was. Do you have any idea? You finally know about him? It's about fucking time. He assaulted me, damn it! Your alternate personality. Man, Fritz, you're all kind of fucked up. You're too much. You're too much for me. I can't handle it. You're too much. You're too much drama. Too much baggage. Just get away from me. Fritz nods as he gives me a pained smile. It's about fucking time. No apology could ever be enough to excuse what I did to you. I doubted you that night because I thought what you were saying was impossible. Bruh. Where's that one video? I wondered how I could be cursed without knowing about it. But now, I hate myself for treating you the way I did. Fucking good. You should. Must have put you through so much suffering because I did not believe you. I know I have never been worthy of you, but now I have betrayed the trust you had in me. Boy, I never had trust in you. Ever since I saw that beautiful black hair on your beautiful head, I haven't trusted you since day one. He drops his hand and pulls me away from me. Pulls me away from me, yes. I don't think I have the right to be called your knight. I have the right to be called my friend. I reach out and grab his hand without thinking. Sexto, no! We gotta get far away from him as possible! He's unstable! Don't say that. Fuck. Fritz looks at me in shock. His wide-eyed gaze only makes me feel embarrassed, and I have to focus to keep from floundering. After a long moment, Fritz manages to smile at me. It's a small but genuine smile. That wasn't a sentence. I added a few words, but that's okay. Improvising. I don't deserve your kindness. Damn right you fucking don't. Kindness? What's that? We sit together in silence for some time, enjoying each other's calming presence. My room is quiet as the sun steadily starts to rise. How are you so okay with this? I am completely uncomfortable. God freaking, they gotta get rid of this button. Keep pushing it. Do you know what happened during the last week? I went to McDonald's. I'm afraid not. I wasn't myself most of it. Man, all that time. He's fading even faster now, and just when I feel that I've truly started to know him. Not once. Not once. I know nothing about him but how screwed up his alternate personality is. How screwed up that deep dark side is. I've already told you about the disappearance of the prince and the princess. Yeah, was there. But it seems like the queen has gone missing as well. That's probably good? Ophelia is missing? I can only hope that they made it out alive and that Rod led them back to the March-In. There they will be safe. But I don't think I would ever trust anyone there, and I still don't. And yet, here we are, trusting the This ain't gonna turn into an episode of Seduce Me where I rant for about 20 minutes, so we're just gonna ignore that and keep going. Parfait said that the March-In is a place evil cannot overtake. And whether or not Varg is truly evil, his mission is to kill them. I can at least be sure that Parfait will protect them. King Gennaro is still here, but he's different. He's not himself. And how do you know all this? You've been here the entire time. Oh right, we've been asleep for a week. Yo, your mom. The day you fainted, the same morning your mother returned. Yes! Awesome! Great! Evil Sexto doing the do's. I can only stare at Fritz in shock, knowing that what happened that night wasn't just a dream. Everyone in the castle is acting as if nothing is wrong. It's like the last 4 years haven't even happened. What the fuck? But the instant I saw her, I recognized her. And after that, well, I don't remember what came next. Obviously. The next conscious moment was today when I saw you. Oh. Just all kinds of fucked up in there, isn't it, Fritz? Fritz raises his hand as if to touch my face, but he abruptly pulls away. You touch me one more time with that DNA. I swear to God, I will flip. He flinches, then doubles over, his face contorting with pain. No, please, God, no. Nope, not today, son. This is my time. It's just so weird. It's just so weird. I hate it. His eyes are cloudy. His gaze turned inward. He's speaking to the other side of himself that I cannot see. I reach out to him and try to call him back. Hey, dude. Yo, dude. He looks up at me and attempts a sad smile. Stop it. I'll smack you. He's trying to make it seem like he's fine. Well, you are talking to yourself, so I don't think that's fine. When he speaks, it's through gritted teeth. I'll never let him hurt you. I'm a hero. Even though you already have. Multiple times. Can you trust me about that, at least? No. No. Yes. Fuck me. I hate this route. I hate it. Somebody at the end of Waltz's episode was like, you are gonna hate Fritz's route. And I see why. See this happening right here? This is why. I understand. Look at this beautiful masterpiece of a character. I totally want to love you. Yep, totally. This is fantastic. I love this character. This is the best character I've ever seen. I totally just want a happy ending with this guy. I barely know him. That's fine. It's fine. The shadows dance around him almost tauntingly at first. Then they simply engulf him and Fritz disappears into darkness. I take a step back. Fuck me. Go away. I'm just so mad. I hate to interrupt. Then get the fuck out. Go away. I snarl at him, but Varg merely shrugs. He looks indifferent. He doesn't give one flying shit. As if what transpired between us before never happened. I have things to do today. You know. Alright, we gotta calm down. Let me take a drink. Everybody just take a moment. Just take a moment. Grab your drink, grab your snack. Anything. Just everybody ready? 1, 2, 3. Just take a sip. Take a nice big sip. Alright. This is fine. You again. Okay, I'm good. I've calmed myself. I don't know if you heard that, but I did throw something. We're gonna ignore that I threw something. I really hope it didn't fall on the floor, though. I snarled at him, but Varg merely oh, whoops. Varg turns away and walks briskly out of my room without glancing back. You son of a... Count backwards from 10, May. I make my way through the hallways of the palace, determined to find Sir Mithras. Over the past few months, I had been all but invisible to the people in the palace. It allowed me to pass undisturbed. I'd always figured it was because no one remembered who I was with my curse. But today, things are different. A maid sweeping the hallways jumps at the sight of me before quickly curtsying. Oh my god! Her eyes are downcast as she does not look up at me as I pass her by. As I walk past her, two other servants heading in my direction also move to the side of the hallway. Yo, yo! Oh my god. They remember who I am now? Boy, has my curse somehow been broken? I spend the entire morning searching for Sir Mithras, but he's been nowhere to be found. The only room I have yet to search is the throne room. God, that's loud. I push open the doors and walk inside. There I am met with an unexpected sight. The king sits on his throne, his posture regal, but his eyes downcast. Dude? He does not look up when I enter, but I can see that his eyes are stony and unmoving. I approach him cautiously and upon closer look, I notice how his eyes look so empty. It's almost as if he cannot see me. Is he fucking blind? Because that would be weird. I inhale and something catches in my throat. My heart begins to beat rapidly. What have they done to you? Oh, my princess. Oh, I've been looking for you. How are you? You doing good? Yeah, your little bitch baby has been at work. Can you, I don't know, keep him on a tighter leash? I whirl around and see Sir Mithras approaching me with a smile. Where the fuck did you come? Whatever. I could have sworn that there was no one else here when I entered. Sir Mithras. I was just on my way to see you. Varg just told me you had awakened. Tighter leash! Tighter leash! Tighter leash! Tighter leash! What's wrong with the king? Physically, there's nothing wrong with him at all. Hold on a second. I'm cold. I gotta turn on my heater. It's all cold in here. Anger begins to burn within me. You swore that you wouldn't harm him. Is he not alive, my princess? Barely. Got my tissues. Take a good look at him. The king is completely unharmed. Is he? The change in Sir Mithras' expression is subtle, but I can feel the malice in his gaze. I should add that it was difficult to keep this promise, princess. My queen will be having words with you about this. Bite me? Mother. Where is she? She has left the palace for the time being. Where is she going? You have been unconscious for a week. My queen could not spend every moment fretting by your bedside. God. But didn't Varg say that he was the one to stay by my side? I shake that thought from my mind. When will I be seeing her? At dinner, I assume. No, if that's all. Wait. Sir Mithras pauses abruptly to look at me. The servants I met in the hallway seem to remember me. Why? You really cannot guess. Stupid god! He sighs as he runs a hand through his hair. When you turned 18 and become the Tenebrae bearer, the curse that the Lesser Witch cast on you broke. But moments before your mother woke, you were the strongest witch of Angiel. Oh. And Lesser Witch spells could not have any effect over you. Congratulations, princess, you are no longer a victim of the curse. Your life is back to the way it was before. Crappy and shitty. But worse, we now have Varg. Great. Now, is there anything else that you would like to ask me? Yes, but it'd be completely inappropriate. Yes, there is. Blah, 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 blah. What chapter are we on? Oh, we're on chapter 7. Yo, how do I free him from this horrible thing? Much to my astonishment, Sir Mithras begins to laugh. The sound is cruel and so sharp and deadly it cuts through whatever hope had been forming in my heart. I wish to break his curse. Preposterous! Oh, princess, you should have told me earlier you cared so much about this boy. I don't, honestly. But for the sake of the game, I have to. Perhaps then I would have tailored his curse to your requirements. Poor upstanding, chivalrous Fritz. In many ways, he was too much of a knight for his father's liking. What the fuck does that mean? Get away from me. Sir Mythros leans closer to me, so close I can see the crazed gleam in his eyes. You have nice colored eyes. I just want to say that. Nice mole on your face. Would you like to know why I cursed him, Princess? It's fucking pretty obvious why you cursed him. You needed a thing to help. I don't fucking know. I remain rooted in place, but not flinching away from What? But flinching away from Mythros is harder than I would have thought. I don't know why that screwed me up. Sir Alcaster approached his son for help, expecting him to help kill the king and take over the throne, but Fritz refused. You really thought that would work? Are you serious? Sir Alcaster needed to be obedient servant, and Fritz deserved to be punished for stepping out of line. Okay, I'm gonna have to ask you to take 3 steps back. You are way too close to the screen. And so I removed those memories of Alcaster telling Fritz of his devious plan and gave him the curse. Oh, you're just so smart! Fritz has the Little Red Riding Hood curse. There is, after all, no better servant than the big bad wolf. Man, I can think of plenty more. Just not right now. He has all the power and drive of a predator. Oh, God, I'm connecting that to what just happened earlier today. But is still obedient. Wolves are closely related to dogs, after all. Ha 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 ha. You're funny. And better yet, the big bad wolf will always stay close to the lady he desires to devour. Oh, God. I can feel disgust. Ugh. Jeez. I have created the perfect servant for Sir Alcaster, in short. Sir Mythros suddenly reaches out a hand to grab my face by the chin. He forces my head up at a painful angle. Hey, I cannot look up that far. I'm sorry, I'm small. There's no breaking his curse, Princess. Not unless Fritz is somehow able to mentally overpower Varg. We all know how formidable Varg is. Huh. Sir Mythros releases me. I put the idea out of your pretty little head. Don't you already have everything you ever wanted? Not really? I could use I could use a new game, but a game other than this. He smiles wearily before turning and walking out of the throne room, leaving me alone and trembling. Oof. To break the curse, Fritz has to overthrow Varg in his own mind. What a mental battle. A sudden cold descends upon me. I wrap my arms around myself and shudder. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry. I turn to look at the king, but he has not moved since my encounter with Sir Mythros. Your Majesty, did I do this to you? Oh, you're finally realizing all the chaos you've created. Mother, if she were here, she would make sense of it for me. Where are you? I stare at my own trembling hands. This isn't what I wanted at all. Well, this isn't anything that I wanted today. Oh dear. Anyway, I'm gonna end this here. What's the last question we answered? We're almost done with chapter 8. No, chapter 7, sorry. I was excited, like, chapter 8, holy crap, we're almost done. Not quite, May, not quite. We're almost done with chapter 7. Probably finish the next episode, and I will see you all then, as I stutter 3 times over. Bye-bye.